All right, here we go. This is the tools you need. Maybe a little hand pick, a little hand garden rake, a small spade, that Estwing Geo pick. That is good for all kinds of stuff. You can break rocks with it. You can move rocks with it. It is an invaluable tool. Now you do need to think about some safety while you're out digging. These are some nice closed-toed shoes, and they do have a composite toe in them. That way if I drop something on my foot, guess what? My little toes are protected. The gloves that I have are Kevlar. You can't operate a cell phone with them, and that is a big deal. And that's the bucket of material we got. Now, we collected at Moses Hill down in Magnet Cove, Arkansas. If any of you have ever dug there, it is really, really muddy. And this may not look like a bunch of stuff. It may just look like a bunch of muddy rocks, but whenever it cleans up, this stuff is going to be fabulous. Now, the way I clean it up does take a little bit of time. So I'm not going to have a finished product for a few weeks. We did get a lot of smaller points, which that is absolutely fantastic. I like those little finds. Now, I'm not just piling them up in these buckets. I'm kind of single layering them. That way you keep from damaging your crystals. They've already had a rough enough time. Right now, I just want to clean them up and make them pretty. So if you can put them in single layers, that is fantastic. Now that little bucket of dirt right there, that was in the bottom of my bucket, and that's going to have brookites in it. So I'm going to save every little bit of that and go through it and make sure I get them all. Now, I do start off cleaning with just a garden hose, just washing off the majority of the mud. I don't get too crazy with it because I don't want to blow any of the brookites off of my material. Now, at this point, you're going to start seeing some of the geometries and some of the faces of the crystals. And you may even see some brookites in there. Now, some people will use pressure washers and textile guns and stuff like that right at the very beginning. I save anything like that for later on in the process for the really stubborn material. If I can get it off gently, I will. Just water, Dawn dish soap, and scrub brush. Now, I'm going to put these into soaking water, and it's probably going to be 2 or 3 days before I even take them out the first time, before I start doing my first scrubbing. As you can tell, some of this stuff is just covered in mud, but there's little crystals all over it. Now, some people are magnets for the giant crystals. I'm not really. These little points like this, I get real excited. They're fantastic little pieces. Look at that one. That is just crazy. It's got a lot of skeletal formation on it. I cannot wait to get it cleaned up. Now, these mud balls right here, these are going to have a lot of smaller smoky quartz on them, and they're going to have brookites in them. Now, I put these in the buckets. I don't just pile them in there. I don't want them banging against each other real hard. And I'm just going to put water to where it's about 1 inch or so over the top of the crystals. That way it's got plenty of water to loosen up that clay and dirt in there. I do thank y'all for watching my videos. Hit that like and subscribe button. I hope y'all have a fantastic day.